What is going on, Robertson Chapel? Thank you for joining me on day 18 of the Bible reading plan. And today I just want to ask you a quick question. What do you think of when you say the word great? What do you think of when you hear the word great? And a lot of people, this is a common argument that's been going on for years. It's Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Who is the greatest of all time? We call that the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Who's the GOAT of basketball? LeBron James or Michael Jordan? You can leave that in the comments if you want. There's conversations around football, like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, who is the GOAT? Or maybe it's soccer, Messi or Ronaldo. There's all of these, figures that we call the GOAT, the greatest of all time. So when you think of great, what do you think about? And when a lot of us, the obvious answers, when I think of great, I think of power, prestige, talent, success. I think of climbing that skyscraper all the way to the top. But today, Jesus presents a upside down view on what is great. It says in verse 1 of chapter 18, Matthew chapter 18, it says, at that time the disciples came to Jesus saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? They're still like almost like kids. They're like, who's gonna be the best? Who's gonna be greater? And calling him a child, Jesus put him in the midst of him and said, truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like a child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And you see, we see this idea of humility. He says, whoever will be great among you must first be low, must first make himself low. And we read about this. Jesus sets a perfect example for us. Philippians 2 says that he humbled himself even until death on the cross. He gives us an example. He says the greatest in heaven, the greatest for eternity, will be that person who humbles himself, who puts himself low on earth. And I think of the example of, Jesus knew that Judas was about to betray him, but, the Bible leads us to believe that he still washed his feet the night of the Last Supper. Jesus stooped low even for the person who was about to, start this whole chain reaction to his murder. The person that was about to betray him, he served him. And that's as low as he sets for us to do this example. He says, do as I do. Follow me. And we are to stoop low. We're to pick up our cross every day and follow him. And I think so many of us, we want to be great. We want to climb that ladder of success, and we get distracted a lot of the times. And we think that the point of life is to climb and climb and climb. But a lot of people get to the end of their lives and they're really high on this skyscraper. They've climbed power, prestige, greatness, and they're still not happy. And I would like to just propose today that possibly the cornerstone is where they should have been. You see, the Bible calls Jesus the cornerstone. He says, I am the cornerstone. I am the foundation. If Jesus is the foundation, then I want to be in the basement, right? I want to be as close to Christ as I can. If Jesus is the cornerstone, I want to get low. I want to be as close to Christ as I can. So I just ask y'all today, if you're trying to climb the tower of greatness and success, then just ponder on these words today, what Jesus is saying to you. Stoop low, get in the basement. If we need to have a party in the basement, we'll have a party in the basement because we'll be with Christ. So today, just think on those things. He says, whoever is like a child, whoever humbles himself, he will be the one who's great in heaven. So find someone to serve today. Find someone that you can put lower than yourself. Show someone that you value them above your own desires. Follow Jesus. Do as he did. Pick up your cross. Follow him. Thank you for joining me today for day 18. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for chapter 19 of Matthew. Have a good day.